We mentioned on Friday that supermodel Cindy Crawford was in town to attend a gala to raise money for the American Family Children's Hospital. Cindy has a special connection to Madison.
Her brother died of leukemia when she was 10 years old, and his treatment at UW Hospital had a lifelong impact on Cindy and her family. Before Friday's gala, Mark and I asked her what it was like to go through her brother's illness.
You know, I was 8 years old and my brother was 2 years old when my mother noticed he had like some little bumps on his hand, not a rash, but like a rash, and then was getting bruised very easily. And they took him to, his name was Jeff, and my mom took Jeff to our family doctor. And the way my mom tells the story is that she's pretty sure that our family doctor knew what the diagnosis was, but he was the same doctor that had delivered all 4 of my mom's babies, and he just couldn't bring it. He didn't want to be the bearer of bad news, so he sent them to a specialist. And that's where they received the diagnosis that Jeff had ALL, which is acute lymphoblastic or something leukemia. I know it as ALL. And at that time, that was pretty much a death sentence. I mean, the exciting thing for me now is, having worked with the hospital for so many years, is the same type of leukemia that my brother died of is now almost 90% curable. Wow. And so that's what's incredible, even in my short lifetime, to watch that all this money that we raise toward research, it really does pay off.
How does that experience affect you as a mother?
You know, shortly after I had my first child, I called my mom and I was like, I don't know how you did it. Like, of course, anyone can imagine that it would be the most awful thing to lose a child. But until you're a parent yourself, I don't think you really can have any understanding or any clue what that is. And I remember calling her and I was like, how did you do it? How did you survive it? What she said was, look, I had 3 other kids that were looking at me, you know, and saying, well, what's for breakfast? I mean, not that we weren't sad, but we needed her to be our mother as well. And I think that the fact that she had us there, that, you know, we were just as much her children as Jeff was, gave her the strength to, you know, just to get out of bed every day.
Well, other than your remarkable charitable work, what else is going on in your life these days?
Well, you know, I have a skincare line, and I have a furniture line that I do, and I have 2 almost teenagers, so kind of figuring out that next phase of parenting.
Is your beautiful daughter, Cindy, going to follow in your footsteps, do you think?
You know, my daughter's in 6th grade, and she loves musical theater, like, you know, a lot of other 6th grade girls. She loves singing and dancing and acting. So that's kind of where she is right now. She got to do 1 modeling job, and she wanted to do it, and I knew everyone involved, and I knew it would be a great experience. But, you know, then like the next day it was like, is there, you know, she's going to a birthday party. I think she's pretty much a typical 11-year-old girl. She's not, yeah. She doesn't know what she's going to do yet.
Well, thanks for being with us today. Welcome back to Madison. It's great seeing you again, Cindy.
Thank you.
Thank you, Cindy. Thanks
you.
for taking the time. We really appreciate it. And that gala, by the way, on Friday night, attended by 600 people, raised over $616,000 for the American Family Children's Hospital.
Pretty impressive. We'll be right back.